They will try to grasp onto our insecurities to try to get a profit. They will try to grasp onto our insecurities to make money, make up a problem so they can sell you a solution. Hey guys, it's me. Let me start off by saying that this wasn't the original video I planned to post. In fact, there's a video that I'm currently editing about basically the hypocrisy that has to do with people's identity, and if you're part of a certain group of people, you just get a free pass and all that stuff. But I just realized I was doing a lot of reflecting lately, and I'm like, you know what? This stuff can get really mentally draining. And I spoke to some like fellow YouTubers and they're like, yeah, you know, it can get exhausting, it can get frustrating. It's not that we're giving up, it's just you cannot always be focusing on this. And it's not that I always am, you know, I have other hobbies, and even taking a break from having conversations with people, kind of like stepped back a little bit too. We should be in good environments where we feel like we can vibe, we can be ourselves, the energy is like reciprocal, and when we don't feel like that, it can get draining and stuff. So we gotta surround ourselves with like positive vibes, positive people. So that's what I've been doing. But I came across this today, and I actually wanted to talk about it because it's something to post. And, you know, I like to talk about things, again, having to do with society. So I'll show you guys the exact post and then we're going to talk about it. In France, a bill has been proposed that would make it mandatory for influencers to tell followers if they have used a filter on their Instagram photos. Punishment could result in up to 2 years of jail and $32,515 in fines. So basically, there's a bill that's been proposed. Now, as we know, when bills get proposed, they can actually come into law, as we're seeing with Bill C-11, as it is close to being passed. It's close to becoming law, I mean. So I was like, okay, is this real? Like, maybe this is a bit like clickbait or whatnot, but no, this is what it says. France moves forward with influencer bill cracking down on risky products and more. The lower chamber of the French Parliament, the National Assembly, passed a cross-party bill that aims to introduce some new requirements for social media influencers. But there's a high probability that will be adopted in a few weeks, as all the 49 deputies who were present at the National Assembly voted in favor of the bill. A big change that is going to have a significant impact on influencer content is that influencers will have to disclose if they are using a filter or if their face and or body have been photoshopped. This mention has to be visible at all time on the photo or visible itself. With these constraints, the French Parliament doesn't want to punish influencers. It wants to protect social media users from mental health issues such as anorexia nervosa, bulimia, or depression. Now, before y'all come at me, who's gonna come at me? The people that are on Instagram all day just like staring at like models and celebrities. Not me calling people out. Okay, that's what we gotta do sometimes. We gotta set people straight. We gotta speak our minds. Continuing, the bill then lists some things that an influencer cannot do. In particular, if the bill passes, influencers won't be able to promote cosmetic surgery, financial products and services including crypto and counterfeit products. In some cases, influencers can still promote products and services like before, but they need to add an informational banner about the risks involved. The newest restriction applies to betting and gambling, video games, and all this stuff. So they're basically trying to make sure influencers do not promote anything bad, or at least they warn people. When influencers accept a paid promotion, they will have to state clearly that it's a paid promotion. If they fail to meet these requirements, they will face up to 6 months in prison and a fine of 300,000 euros. So it's clear that influencers and media agencies will pay attention to these new restrictions. Now, I know that there's been like a lot of talk and a lot of bills being passed to regulate what people post online, and I know that there's good and bad, and I know y'all might come at me and be like, you're here saying like we should be able to like post things and say things we want, but then you want to ban this, you want to restrict people. I said this on my second channel, Shorts channel. I made like a joke. Just because we say that we want to be able to speak our minds and do things, it doesn't mean that we have to be accepting everything, or that we have to just be like no restrictions, because there's a lot of people these days that are kind of into this whole relativism thing, like there's no objective truth, we can do whatever the heck we want, and then they start promoting like extreme ideologies, and it's like there's a conscience we have, we know what's right and wrong, there is objective truth, guys. We cannot redefine and change everything. It's just, we just can't. Our society's gonna like implode on itself if it's not already. Now, when it comes to jail time and punishment of that much, I'm not sure. Maybe that's a bit extreme. I don't work in like the judicial system, even though sometimes I'll watch like YouTubers that have gone to prison, and it's interesting to me. And I might, even for my career, end up like maybe working with people in correctional facilities. I don't know. I'm gonna put aside like the jail and the penalty. I like what they're doing about this, because I can make a whole other video about beauty standards and how they are literally so unrealistic. TikTok, Instagram, I know they have these filters that will enhance you and make you look like a doll. They will make you look completely fake. In fact, my sister has TikTok. We tried it, and it actually made me look worse. I think it made me look worse. You know, I'm okay with admitting it. Like, straight up right here, guys, there's no Photoshop, no filter. I do not wear like full faces of makeup. I don't Photoshop anything. I don't put filters. And I'm not saying, oh, if you do that, you're bad. Like, I'm against people wearing makeup. It's not that. It's just the beauty standards and what ends up happening. And also the reason why I want to look myself, I don't want to look all professional and all done up all the time, and I want to be like laid back, is because if people see you at, I don't want to say you're worse, but if people see you in a state of like you know, being comfortable, bare face, and they appreciate and love you, then they will deserve you at your put together. I don't want to live life as like a catfish. I don't want to like all these filters and then, you know, someone gets into a relationship with me, they want to be with you. And then you go take a shower, and you go swimming, or you go sleep, and you look like a completely different person. Let's say one day my channel blows up and I get recognized in public, and on screen I look all put together, no frizz anywhere, you know, my skin perfectly smooth, you know, tons of makeup. People are not going to recognize me, and then they might make it an even bigger deal, like, oh, she doesn't really look like that. And you know how it is these days when people are lied to and when people feel like they've been tricked. You know, I just wouldn't want that. And I actually love when YouTubers are authentic. I really respect and appreciate people who, even if it's like 12 a.m. and they're kind of tired and maybe their hair's a bit messed up, they will, you know, send you a video saying hi or like being goofy, you know. They're not all like, oh, I need to look all presentable. You know, I like when people are themselves. And yeah, I know that I kind of went on a tangent there. Guys, there's so much I could say about this topic, but I'm going to really limit this video and then make it a separate video because it can go on for like 20-30 minutes. I don't know how hard they want to crack down on celebrities and stuff, but I mean, I see more positives with this. Again, put aside the jail and the fine, like maybe some people would argue that's extreme. I'm not going to say anything about that, but the fact that, you know, it'll be kind of interesting seeing people how they have to tell you, and yeah, they're going to lie and be like, yeah, there's no filters, there's no nothing, but I think it's actually good like this. It will force people to be more authentic. These are my thoughts at the moment. I might, you know, reconsider it. Maybe I'll leave something in the comments if I kind of reconsider it, but these are my thoughts in the moment, that it will make people be more authentic, and it could also promote plastic surgeons, I guess, because it'll be like, yeah, I got my, you know, I got this done from here, from there. I want people to be more authentic. I hate that there's these filters. People spend so much time on Instagram scrolling and looking at people, and the way they get insecure. And this is one of the reasons why I'm glad I deleted social media. It just shows you like such a fabricated, like inauthentic look of people, and then this is your beauty standard. If we follow these beauty standards, these companies that sell makeup, these companies that promote plastic surgery or do plastic surgery, they will become billionaires because this is all about making money. They will try to grasp onto our insecurities to try to get a profit. They will try to grasp onto our insecurities to make money. Make up a problem so they can sell you a solution. Create a problem like, okay, there's something wrong with, I don't know, like the way you look, you need to change it. I mean, we all get insecure about the way we look like. I'm talking about the way we look like, obviously, not personality, because this is what the bill is about. You know, I get sometimes insecure about the way I look on YouTube. I look at videos, I'm like, oh, I didn't like how I looked here. Oh, why was this out of place? I've refilmed videos. You know, I get insecure too. We all get insecure. But by understanding that these beauty standards are unrealistic as heck, you know, like, you know, the beauty standards, like the perfect white teeth, which teeth are not even supposed to be white, the perfect cheekbones, the smooth skin, the body, like you know, this, like no tummy, like, it's just not realistic, guys. It's not realistic for most people. What if they have health issues? Like, these beauty standards are ridiculous, and get insecure because we're comparing ourselves to like society or to like Hollywood or whatever. But if we look at naturally how we're supposed to look like, people would be fine. You know, it's fine if you want to clean up your appearance. Like, I don't like to have hair everywhere on my eyebrows. I like to keep them clean. That's cool. It makes me laugh too when people say, I don't like when girls wear makeup. You know, why can't they just be natural? Like, stupid plastic surgery. But those are the girls that they literally go for, or they follow on Instagram, or those are the girls that they want to be with. Or you can say the opposite if the genders were reversed. You're just contradicting yourself right there. It's okay if you have preferences, but please look at the beauty standards and how it's actually damaging people. And actually, maybe you can reconsider your views. Maybe some people will reconsider their views and how they view people. We're not Barbie dolls. We're not being AI, or maybe one day we will. Seriously, one of the reasons why I just do not like these social medias, because they sell a fake image. They make people insecure. It would break my heart if my sister came up to me one day and started doubting the way she looked. We're not about to do this. We're not about to do this. I will take TikTok and I will delete it off your phones. No, if she watches this in the future, hey, you are beautiful the way you are. And I mean this. These beauty standards and this plastic, fake looking doll celebrity stuff is ridiculous. And just, there's so much I could say, but that's all I'm saying. So in conclusion, I think this bill could actually be good. Maybe celebrities will reconsider like what they post online and what they promote, and if they try to promote a look that is literally unachievable and expensive, because we're not about to make kids develop anorexia, bulimia, mental health issues, self-esteem issues. No, we're not about to do that. Being natural and authentic is what I love, really. Thanks guys so much for watching this video. Let me know down below what you guys think of this bill, and with that being said, I'll see you guys in my next video.